After a year and 5 months, I finally get to go back home to Jamaica and visit. But first, I had to stop over in Taipei for 5 hours and then make my way to New York, where I stayed for 4 or 5 days, recovering from jet lag. I didn't get to do much sightseeing because I was just so tired, but I did get 1 day of sightseeing in. I've been to New York before, so it's blah to me. The thing I really liked was seeing the sunset on the same day twice. So first, when we took off in Taipei, saw the sunset, and then when we were landing in New York, I was watching the sunset again on July 30th. That was interesting. Not many people have done that, but I have. 14-hour time difference. So this was the first sight of New York. I had finally arrived. I was so happy to be close to home finally. So like I said, I spent most of the time in New York recovering from jet lag. It was so bad. But on the day before I left for Jamaica, I got to go to the One World Trade Center and see the new building. I remember my first trip to New York, I saw the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers, and I just couldn't believe 2 years later it was gone. That was just a horrific thing in my lifetime to see. And this is the World Trade Center Memorial. It's a very beautiful memorial. It's a waterfall with all the names around in a cube shape. So that was gorgeous, and I think it's a fitting memorial to the lives that were lost on that horrible, horrible day. After visiting the 9/11 memorial, we went to the Hudson River, where we saw the Statue of Liberty from a distance, and New Jersey. New Jersey looks so nice on that side. It's so built up and cute. I was very surprised, but if you had time, you could take a trip around the harbor or go to the Statue of Liberty, which I've seen before, so it's just like, nah. Then my cousin and I did a whole lot of walking. We walked through Tribeca, the meatpacking district, Chelsea. Then we made it to the Empire State Building, which you can see here. And we were going to go to the top, but they were like $32. And I was like, hell nah, hell nah. But I love this building. I've seen it before. This is the main public library building in NYC. It's the one from the Sex and the City movie where Carrie was supposed to get married. And I like to see there. Next time I'm going to go in when we have more time. That was some cool street performances, and we were just walking around Times Square past Bryant Park, and this little girl, she was so cute. That's her in the Gap ad, and her mommy was taking a picture, and we all just found that so adorable. And that's the cool thing about New York. You can just walk around and find all kinds of interesting things to see, people to hear, music playing. I mean, I like that, and I wish New York were safer. I wish it were more like Tokyo, because Tokyo is very crowded. There are lots of people, but you know, you still feel kind of safe. So I wish New York was like that, because New York has so much things to see, and I love Times Square, even though it's just full of tourists. But tourists are fun. But the best part of that day was when we came across these street performances. They were really cool. Some of the stuff they were doing was kind of offensive. I mean, but that's really expected for New York City street performance. They're gonna be funny but offensive. But they were good, so I'll just let you watch and see for yourself.
It's like old school. It's how the old school Bronx gangs used to battle. Woo! Where'd you come from? Wow! Oh, that's split there. Ouch!
really ready, I want you to say, I'm ready, Daddy. Say it. I'm ready, Daddy. Oh, yeah. That joke was cut out the show forever.
Whoa!
Let's go.
Broadway. Oh, cool, they're naked. They're like totally naked.
That's what I'm talking about. Best dad ever shirt. Bring it back.
Why they naked though? To do what?
So that's Times Square for you. Hilariously funny, offensive street dancers and naked girls posing, wanting you to pose for pictures. So after that, we went by Broadway area, and for the life of me, I really want to watch a Broadway show in this lifetime. Hopefully, it's Phantom of the Opera, because that's always been my dream to watch the Phantom of the Opera, and it's on Broadway now, so hopefully one day. Oh, Kinky Boots, I want to see Kinky Boots too, so maybe next year. But that was it. Then we took the gross subway. I will never complain about the Japanese subway ever again, because New York subways are yuck. But that was it for the New York trip. I'll be back, but only for one day, so no sightseeing, just going back to Japan.